stuff. Alright, this is loser's final. Jahz as the red K. Rool versus Yarn as the yellow K. Rool. And here we go. Oh yeah!
And they're just dabbing.
Come on. Oh, no sumo taunt? Oh, I guess it's online. You can't, can you? Oh no, you can in arenas. I believe.
Yep. Alright, so Jahz coming out quick with some damage here, laying it in thick.
I mean, Thick Boy's gonna lay it on that way.
Yes, he is. I'm honestly not too sure how much I've seen Yarn play the King K. Rool. So
I've seen him play it, but not much. I feel like everybody's played it at some point because it is a pretty good noob stomping character, and also he was very good on release. They did hand him a group of nerfs that have brought him more in line.
Yep, but I think Jahz' familiarity with King K. Rool is going to give him a lot of the upper hand here. Except for they both managed to fall and jump into each other's cannonballs.
Yeah,
there.
that was great. Like, Jahz jumped up into it, and you're like, well, that's a silly mistake. And while Yarn was thinking, man, what a silly mistake, he dropped into Jahz' cannonball. See, there he was going for the drop through to try and hoover it and shoot it back, but not able to do that.
Yeah, Jahz has Yarn up to 121% already, while Jahz is sitting at a cool 0%. Finally able to touch him on this stock. Jahz is still quite a bit ahead right now. We will see if Yarn is able to recover.
Oh, really nice chase out with the neutral air there by Jahz, and gets Yarn down to final stock here in game one. Oh, the spike!
Yep.
Gentleman's one stock.
Gentleman's one stock. I'm not going to say I thought that was going to happen, especially after how that first two stocks went.
Yeah, I mean, Jahz had built up like a 100% damage lead, and then all of a sudden, gone, like that.
I mean, that's what I've been saying about these beefy boys, is you just have to touch them a couple times and you can even things up pretty quickly.
Really thought you were going to finish that sentence differently. Something about beefy boys being touched in a quick finish.
That is for our...
that's for the next stream.
That's
yep.
for the next stream.
That's for our YetiGamer OnlyFans. Oh god, 164 though on Yarn. Any good hit from Jahz will do it, and they both get hit off onto each other, but Jahz getting the game. Now let's see if they do a Ditto Ridley. That would be interesting. Not expecting it, but it would be interesting. And there wasn't anything in chat unless they were talking directly. I believe Yarn, you said, does have Jahz' number.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Probably
they might be texting directly.
Yeah, they might be memeing on us, but I'm okay with that.
Oh, they could even be in a call, I guess, right now, and just like shit talking during the game. That would be fantastic.
Yep, Jahz did win our last social distancing series round.
He did.
Yarn won the one before that, I believe. So we've got our big contenders here, and weirdly enough, neither one of them, or not both of them, are going to be able to make it to the finals together. So it does look like we're going to be on Pokemon Stadium 2. Their characters are not quite locked in yet, so we don't quite have that information here.
There we go, back to the K. Rool Ditto.
Yeah, I guess wasn't expecting that.
I mean, it did end up being reasonably close. It was definitely in the favor of Jahz, and even more so when you take into account the spike that got it to be as close as it was. And definitely something was unintended here. So.
Yep.
Yeah, and we can see the character select was not actually complete, it looks like, over in Smash GG. So, showing Jahz had selected, but Yarn had not yet. But now I am seeing a double K rule selection now.
Yeah. That's very peculiar.
Oh, you know what? They weren't even on the right stage there, though. That was Battlefield.
Aha. Okay.
It was supposed to be Pokemon Stadium 2. That's where the issue is.
Good catch.
They've swapped out, and we're good to go now. This will be Pokemon Stadium 2. Yarn, once again, on the yellow K rule, and Jahz on the red.
Alright, we've got some early aggression coming from both of our players here. It does look like Yarn has stolen Jaws' crown. Things are pretty even here, within 20%. But that is evened up even closer to be within 3. But yeah, everyone's coming out swinging here. Yarn with the attempted Gimp, but was not able to stop him from getting back to the stage. Yarn able to grab him with the blunderbuss and able to throw him right out the side, giving Yarn a slight lead right here. But with that 116%, pretty easy for him to get caught back up. Oh, and his side, his smash was not quite lengthy enough to get over there. And oh my goodness, Jahz just not wanting anything to do with Yarn there, just spikes him down.
I guess it's interesting that the tables seem to have turned so distinctly from Game 1 into Game 2 here, where Yarn's the one with a pretty sizable damage lead.
Yeah, I mean, we're still within the same stock, so it's not completely over yet, but they're definitely playing on a thin line here.
Not on the same stock anymore as Yarn takes Jahz down and 50% onto Yarn, but Jahz on final stock here in Game 2. Oh, the belly break happens there. Yarn will be paying for that severely as it goes down to final stock.
The things are even up just like that. Getting a little helicopter damage in on there on his recovery to the stage. Jahz looks like he just wants to close this out. Doesn't want to play with his food too much longer here.
Yeah, as Jahz is caught up damage-wise, now within 10. Oh, that reflect was close. But good shield from Jahz, and he goes into the smash attack himself and takes care of it. 2-0, Jahz takes the lead, or extends his lead.
Yeah, and this is a best of 5, so we do have at least one more match here. I would be very surprised to see King K. Rool on Yarn. We will see if he is able to switch the Ridley and run it back.
Alright. We're heading into their stage. Pick and ban here. Final Destination Smashville are off the table. Pokemon Stadium 2 is where they're headed, and they're already going to battle, so it looks like it's a full run back. Going K rules on Pokemon Stadium 2 again. Considering they both did the same taunt at the beginning there, pretty sure these guys are on a call having a good time.
Yep, and that's what this is all about.
Absolutely.
Want to make sure that people are staying healthy and sane during this quarantine. Wish we could do these every single weekend, but unfortunately it's just not viable.
Jahz looking for the chase on Yarn there, but unfortunately he had to grab his crown, so he wasn't able to get his neutral off. He is... Oh, he does make it up around the ledge, just barely. Well done there by Jahz to get the recovery off. Yarn way up on the stage. That forward air is so brutal. Almost able to bounce him up towards the blast zone. That up air will do it, though. First stock going the way of Jahz. He's looking to close this out right now with a 3-0 if he can continue playing the way he has been. Yarn's struggling to find an opening for the big hit that'll close out this stock. And Fax takes the relaunched cannonball to himself, and another up air high up this time takes him out. Jahz, 3 stocks still, 173. Looking like we're about to see a Jahz and Carbon Copies grand final. Oh, the slap isn't enough! If he would have gone with the up tilt, definitely would have been a kill. Gets it anyway, but he has to chase a neutral air really low out of screen to get it.
Yeah, that's not where Yarn wants to be, unfortunately, but he did secure the kill.
I would have loved to see him just go with the over smash instead of the the side tilt. Because generally speaking, you can't do the forward smash to a grounded opponent SK roll because they can get out of that very quickly. But with how high Jahz's damage was there at 170 plus, I think he could have gotten it.
Yeah, I don't think Jahz intended to do that, but maybe he was just looking for a quick way to get back to the middle of the stage. And
He's like, there's a teleporter down here. I found this out.